Hi, this is Salma Noreen, a top-rated freelancer on freelancer.com, and today I will be guiding you how to win your first project on freelancer.com. Most difficult step in life is always the first time. Whenever we are going to do something for the first time, we are a little bit nervous. That's normal. Same is the case about your freelancing journey. When you join freelancer.com for the first time and you look at the projects listed there and the bids placed on each project, that can make you nervous. That can leave you with self-doubts. You might be thinking that you are so new here, you are lacking the number of reviews, the year of experiences. So in today's video, I will be guiding you how you can win your first project on freelancer.com. First of all, you need to understand that you are new on this platform. You are new in marketplace, but you are not new to the skill you are going to sell on this platform. Whatever skill you have, whatever your passion is, you want to become a writer, you want to sell your web development services, you are a good graphic designer and you want to win graphic design projects. Everything is possible. All you need to go to the skills part of our skills section of this freelancer.com site, choose the skills you are going to offer on the platform, and then start your journey from here. You need to complete your profile first. Your profile is your virtual intro, so this must be very clear intro about you. Use your real picture. If you are going for individual profile, use your own real picture. If you are creating an agency profile, make sure that you are using your company's logo. If you are an individual freelancer and you have joined freelancer.com to win your first project, or you start your career as an individual freelancer, I will be guiding you about that in this video. But the same is the case about agency profiles. The only difference is that agency profile will have a team, so they will introduce themselves as a team, and the individual will be introducing himself or herself as an individual freelancer. So an individual can have a face, so you should have a face on your profile picture. Your profile picture should be face focused. Whenever someone look at your profile picture, it should convey a message. It should build trust. It should build connectivity. So your client feel connected when he or she look at your profile picture. Now let's talk about the tagline and the name. The name should be your real one. If my name is Salma Noreen, so I need to write correct spelling, the accurate one, which I'm using on all of my documents. SALMANOREEN. I can use my second name initials only, like N and dot. But make sure that when you are typing your name, that must be real name with the correct spelling, because later on whenever you need to verify your name, it should be the same on your documents, so you can verify easily. Below your name there is a professional headline. So professional headline is like what are you offering on this platform, why people should hire you, or who are you, or what is your profession. So you can write down what is your exact profession in a few words. If you are a writer, you can write like article writer, article rewriter, web content writer, or web content writing, or proofreading, proofreader, something like this. Okay, so this will actually give your image as a writer. If you are a graphic designer, you can type like logo designer, banner designer, or graphic designing. So all the designing words or skills that can convey a message about you, that you are a designer. The next step is your profile summary. So now here you need to add some summary, add some words, convincing words that can build a professional relationship with your clients. So you can write down about your achievements, you can write down about your passion, you can write down about your story, you can write down about your turning points, anything you can write, and even you can list down the services, your top services, whatever you are offering here. So please make sure that this area shouldn't have any grammar mistakes. You can use grammarly.com to proofread your grammar before posting your intro here. So this part is actually your intro, professional intro, which will actually build a professional relationship between you and your client. So make sure that you spend enough time while writing this portion of your profile. The next thing is portfolio. Never ever make this mistake by leaving this portion blank. Nobody gonna trust you if you don't have any portfolio. Nobody gonna take risk if he or she can't see your professional portfolio. Okay, you said that you want to become a WordPress developer. How about creating few WordPress websites for your friends for free of cost? Make sure adding a real portfolio so client can client can have confidence that yes, you can do this work. If you are an article writer, so please make sure that you can write down few articles for free of cost for your friends to create your portfolio, to list down your portfolio here on your freelancer.com profile. Later on, please be honest to list down your professional education, your professional certifications, your publications, your experience, whatever you have. Please list down on this on this profile page, because this is the place where you can write anything, where you can add all the possible stuff that can work in your favor. If you have a master's degree, add it here in education section. If you have some experience, like you did some internship physically where in some software house, I don't know, but whatever professional experience you have, add it in your profile section. I hope this is clear enough that use this page, your profile page, wisely. The most important parts are your profile picture, your real name, your tagline, professional tagline, and professional tagline or headline is exactly the same words, and your professional summary, and then your hourly rate. For hourly rate, I will be creating another video that how you can set your hourly rate. For now, it's important that before searching or before placing bids on projects, make sure that your profile is 100% completed in a way so you can convince your client, you can win their trust. Well, good luck for your first project. This was all for today, that how you can convince your client and how you can start. I will summarize my video that first of all, you need to be very confident that you are new to the marketplace, but you are not new to the skill. The second thing, after having lots of confidence, you need to have a professional attitude for freelancing. The third thing you need to keep in your mind, that is your profile is professionally completed. Don't jump into the projects or don't start bidding before completing your profile 100% professionally. Once your profile is completed, you are ready to go.